Everybody, Insanity is Good here. I'm joined by my good friend Kit.
Hello, y'all!
And welcome back to Umineko no Naku Koro ni. We are getting waist deep into the shit.
I think we're almost done.
We are. We're getting really close to the end here of the first episode. Alright. Refresher. They were talking about the Twilights, and Battler, we all gave him an applause. Yay! Remember, everyone? Battler figured it out! Good job, buddy. He finally got it. He finally realized what's going on.
He's finally caught up with this bullshit.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's right. The letter that they got that was in Hideyoshi and Ava's room references the third Twilight, which is Praise My Name. And then, let's see what else happened. Okay, so Canon died, unfortunately. Nanjo couldn't save him.
Can we get an F in chat for Canon?
Yeah. Sweet baby boy. Sweet baby boy.
He died going up to Beatrice, and he did not survive.
No, he did not.
And they just left him there. They just left him there to bleed out.
They didn't leave him there to bleed out. They took him to another room, and Nanjo tried to stop the bleeding. But he couldn't do anything. The wound was too severe. So they stayed with him until he passed away. Like, they didn't just leave him, like, laying in the room by himself, like, you know, several hundreds of COVID-19 patients. Anyways. Sorry, that's a little bit too real.
We went a little bit too real there. We're not sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so yes.
You want to know what this sounded? That's me drinking the tea right there. And it tastes delicious.
But okay, we still have 1, 2, 6, 8 people left. So nobody died on the last one. Yeah. So, okay. On the fifth Twilight, gouge the chest and kill. We thought Kanekun's case was an unexpected encounter with the culprit, but that's wrong. From the very beginning, they planned to lure someone out alone and drive something through their chest.
If the culprit has followed the epitaph this far, does that mean we still have to die?
Why, yes, it does.
On the sixth Twilight, gouge the stomach and kill. On the seventh Twilight, gouge the knee and kill. On the eighth Twilight, gouge the leg and kill. Yes, you could read it that way. Yeah. Well, I wonder about that. After those 3 die, it reaches the ninth Twilight. Take a look. On the ninth Twilight, the witch shall revive, and none shall be left alive. We're all gonna be killed by Beatrice. I don't get it. Dude, no, come on. Oh my god. Battler. What did that mean? Everyone dies no matter how many people there are? What was Grandfather after? Doesn't this mean the ceremony would kill him too, no matter what?
He would make a terrible chess player. He would have so many tells. He would be a terrible chess player.
Yeah, he really would.
Like, dude, you would make your mother up. You would disappoint your mother wholly. That whole chessboard thinking, that's so stupid.
What's a step?
I really don't want to read this line.
It's a stepmom, but like
either way.
But see, that's what happens when you spend all your time working out and taking steroids and doing sports and not reading any books.
Your mind goes stupid. You forget to work your brain stupid. All right, let's get this little bitch under control.
It's okay if no one's left alive. On the 10th Twilight, we finally arrive at the Golden Land.
On the 10th twilight, at journey's end, you shall attain to the power of the Golden Land's treasures, once and for the last time. The witch shall praise the wise, and bestow 4 treasures.
Grandfather wasn't afraid of dying. Look at the second and third of the 4th treasures.
One shall be the resurrection of all dead souls. One shall be the resurrection of the love that was lost. So grandfather believes he will eventually be revived if he died partway through this ceremony.
Ridiculous! That's insane! When you die, it's over, right? The dead don't come back to life. Isn't that a miracle humanity's been chasing after for thousands of years and still hasn't accomplished? So is this what it means? Something like you'll be able to meet them in the afterlife where they'll be restored? If what you're saying now is right, would that mean that grandfather, whose remaining life is slim and who's been driven mad by love, is committing suicide? No, a massive forced group suicide?
Genji knows.
Genji ain't saying shit.
Genji's a piece of furniture right now. He ain't saying shit.
He's always been furniture.
Boo!
Is such a thing possible?
Natsuhi is a man who sometimes says the wisdom to see 1,000 years into the future. However, there are times when that appears to be nothing more than madness to commoners such as myself.
Okay, should we take that for a yes? What do you say, Kumasawa-san? I don't know anything.
Liar!
That's right, I don't know. Do you think I would be on this island today if I did know? I would have faked an illness or done anything to take the day off, that's right.
Uh-oh, GLaDOS can barely hear me. Hold on. I'm talking like right into the microphone. I don't know why.
Oh,
like,
you know what?
Yeah, my input volume is...
Oh, you know what?
high.
I think when you're doing the low voice, for whatever reason, it comes out really soft. Yeah.
Alright then. I can't really... I can't... I mean, I've been trying to do the... voice as well as I can, but,
No, you're good. I just wish I could freaking turn this goddamn sound down, but I can't because there's no option for it.
Boo, boo, we tell them all, boo. Do whatever you feel comfy with. Aww. I will try my damnedest. Although, small little update, I got my PC and I'm getting it at my desk in a few more days. So now all I have to do is just get the interface and the monitor. So hopefully
nice.
that'll be able to give me more recording qualities.
Did you, like, get it? Get it?
Like, I got my PC, yeah, my PC,
Oh!
like the...
So I thought
Yeah,
you
I
were
ordered
getting...
that thing. I ordered that thing yesterday, and I just got it today.
Holy shit, that's fast.
Best Buy is fast. Yes, it is. But now I just need to get the computer monitor to work it with and the audio interface.
Woo!
So let's hope I get that. Let's hope I get that cash back in, huh, y'all?
Yeah, for real.
Okay, let's see if I can try this now. What about your opinion? You've been grandfather's friend for many years.
That was better. That was better. I feel the same as Genji-san. Genzo-san was a man who far surpassed ordinary people. I've even felt a sort of inhuman power from him at times. Even I don't know what Kenzo-san was thinking when he wrote that epitaph.
All we can say is that even if Father did write this script, someone else is carrying it out.
That's right. At the very least, there's another culprit who attacked Grandfather and Kanon-kun. Furthermore, that person is still continuing the crimes just as the epitaph says.
The letter in the beginning that we didn't think didn't think deeply about. What was it that was written there?
We thought back to the recitation of the letter last night. Beatrice had proclaimed something inside it. She had proclaimed that, according to her contract with Kinzo, she would collect everything of the Shiromiya family as interest. Then she had also revealed a special clause. If someone discovered the location of the gold Grandfather had hidden, that right would be lost. When the letter was read, Grandfather was still alive, but at that time it had already been sealed with wax by the head's ring, which meant Grandfather had handed the ring over to Beatrice while he was still alive.
I mean, technicalities, he didn't really hand it over to her, he just threw it out the window. He took a good look at that ring, said, "Here you go, Beatrice, yeet!"
Take my love! Fwah. If we take a straightforward approach, maybe we should assume Beatrice is carrying out that strange contract, with Grandfather guaranteeing her that right. In other words, this was the same as saying Grandfather knew of and approved of the contents of that letter. In other words, it's basically a joint message from Beatrice and Grandfather, telling us that Beatrice will start collecting interest if we don't solve the riddle. In other words, Grandfather and Beatrice were demanding that we try and solve the riddle of the epitaph. And if we couldn't, they were saying that the massacre would be carried out according to the epitaph. What does that mean? It means what you just fucking said! Oh my god!
Exactly! You can't get further straight than this. If you were any more straight, a ruler would be jealous.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell into the microphone. I'm just like, what do they want? They want you to solve the fucking riddle, Battler! I don't have a clue what it means.
What a himbo! He's not a himbo, we don't love him. A himbo is a person we could love wholeheartedly. He's not a himbo.
He is a himbo. I forgot.
He's just dumb. He's not a handsome bimbo. He's just dumb.
I forgot how stupid he is at the beginning of this. Like,
just a sparkling dumbass. Then, yeah, pretty much just a sparkling dumbass.
I don't have a clue what it means.
Even she's just like, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all another hint because y'all people idiots.
Oh, she's so cute!
No, you're not.
Yes, she
No,
is.
she's not.
Precious angel,
No,
baby.
she's not.
I love her.
She's creepy ugly. She's crugly.
I love her. I love her so much. She's a good girl.
Another letter from Beatrice.
Huh? What did you say? Mary was pointing at the top of the table where the canned food everyone had been eating just now still lay. A Western envelope from Beatrice certainly was sitting there, but so what?
What in the...
Aunt Natsuhi let out a hysterical cry, looking between her own hand and the table, because the envelope she had just opened was still grasped in her hand.
Then where the fuck did that come from?
So why is there still an envelope on the table? What the hell? What's going on, Maria? Where did that envelope come from?
Just now I looked and it was lying there.
Don't you do that little ooh shit with me, bitch. We know you did this. We knew you took it out of your purse and just threw it on there.
I don't know anything. This isn't funny. There's only the 8 of us here. There's no way some 9th person snuck in. It's fucking magic. There was enough time during the few seconds that we gathered around the portrait, right?
There's magic and then there's obliviousness. That was obliviousness. There was no fucking way. I defy that idea. There was no fucking way.
Oh shit! Hold on.
She's back in heat.
Oh damn.
She's ready to shoot someone. She's ready to shoot a bitch.
Comes another bopping.
All of you!
Comes another bopping track.
Back against the wall!
Aunt Natsuhi was pointing the rifle at Genji and the others, bellowing at them. Genji-san was overpowered, his face looking like he didn't have a clue what was going on. Of course, I felt the same, but a few moments later I reached the same conclusion Aunt Natsuhi had. Until just a few seconds ago, there had been no letter like this on the table, and nobody entered this room. That means someone among us placed it there during the few seconds when everyone was looking away, preoccupied with the portrait.
Natsuhi with a gun. He's the true icon.
Butler, just open the envelope and read what's inside.
Sure. I picked it up. It was still sealed with wax. Even without disturbing its contents, I realized that this was an as-yet unopened envelope, an unknown envelope. Without relying on a paper knife, I tore it open and pulled out the letter inside. The contents were as follows. Are you enjoying the riddle of Kinzo-sama's epitaph? As you are all probably aware, you have very little time remaining. Please abandon any naive hopes of escaping after the storm passes. This game can only end with my victory or yours. When time runs out, I will win by default. There will be no ties. Make sure that you do not misunderstand your current situation. And we... Oops. Oh, got it here. You know what, I wonder... Hold on.
It's so ugly.
No, I like this one better.
It's so ugly.
That's what it says.
It isn't clear who put this letter there. However, I have been able to narrow down the list of suspects. It's you all!
But madam, that's just too horrible.
Just before I moved towards the portrait, I said it to Natsuhi down here. At that time, there definitely wasn't anything strange with this letter there. And at that time, Detective Fortune and Beatrice were already in front of the portrait. And they didn't leave the spot in front of the portrait until the letter appeared. So the person who set that letter down is one of these four. Beatrice is here! Beatrice exists! Silence! I don't know whether I should suspect one of you or all of you. But without a doubt, at least one among you is the culprit.
That's right! There can't be a 19th person! There's no way witches exist! Even when Ken-kun was killed. Yeah, that could be explained if Kumasawa-san was the one who did it. The truth is that Kumasawa-san entered the boiler room with Ken-kun and killed him. And then she lied, saying he had already fallen when she got there. You're making a mistake, milady. Why would I do something like that?
I don't have the slightest idea how my parents were killed in the closet. But when they were killed, everyone except for the servants had an alibi. The only ones who didn't were the servants. Does that really mean that Takeda is innocent?
Yes, now that you mention it, they have no alibi for any of the cases. Should we really be so quick to make that judgment? At this time, in this room, in this place, in this moment, in this minimally small bit of time and space, it's obvious. Only one of the four of them could have set the letter there in our blind spot. We can't tell who put it there, but it's obvious that one of the four did it. Natsuhi-san, please calm yourself. A lot has happened today. I understand how much strain is on your mind right now.
Dr. Ranjo, it truly pains me to call you suspicious. However, you are Father's personal protector and his closest friend. You have been by his side for many years, and you might even know about Beatrice. Could you be hiding some kind of old obligation?
Of course not. Calm yourself. It was pitiful to watch Dr. Nanjo frantically pleading his innocence. It was probably a normal reaction that anyone would give if they were suspected. Kumasawa was the same. Ever since Jessica voiced her suspicions of Kumasawa murdering Kanon, Kumasawa had been totally flustered. That was why Genji's still calm appearance looked so bold. And Natsuhi pointed the barrel of the gun.
Genji, you were grandfather's #1 subordinate. Is Beatrice an illusion you showed the father, with you as the performer?
I'm sorry, I just immediately got a mental image of Genji wearing Beatrice's dress and wearing a blonde wig.
Why are you making us see this image?
I'm sorry.
Why are you poisoning our minds with this?
I'm sorry.
Isn't this game already terrifying enough without that image?
I mean, if he was going to perform the illusion that... Sorry.
Rocks? No. No, Rocks. Stand
Oh, please
down.
do it. Do it.
Down,
Do it.
No! Don't! Nobody needs to see that image.
I need to see it.
Then you can DM them, but that's it. We don't know where you are. Beatrice does. Beatrice knows where you are.
Oh, God.
Where were we? Alright. If by suspecting me you recognize me as the Master's greatest servant, then I count it a great honor, regardless of the circumstances. Yo!
Yes, glances on the Genji in a dress train.
That's a ballsy move right there. However, I am not the one who put the letter there. Do you expect us to just accept that? You must be the ringleader. Maybe Kurosawa and Dr. Nanjo are your accomplices. And Maria-chan, too.
Not content to suspect just the adults, and Natsuhi pointed the gun relentlessly at Maria, too. But Maria acted as though nothing had happened. Or maybe she thought she would be fine even if she was shot.
By this point, you no longer remove some of these restrictions for a limit. So for the last time, let me ask the question that everyone has had since last night.
Yesterday, who was the Beatrice who handed you that letter?
Maria, don't dodge the question! Make it clear! Who gave you that letter?
Quoth the Raven.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's Beatrice, the 1,000-year-old golden witch. If you want to know what she looks like, just turn around. See, she's right there.
Don't mess with us, Maria! Enough, Jessica. Maria, too. Don't you understand the situation? What are you hoping to gain by saying stuff like that? Stop stirring each other up pointlessly.
Okay, you're being too smart for your own good. You are a 9-year-old child. You're speaking some big-ass words there. You are a 9-year-old child. I was 9. I didn't even speak such nonsense. This bitch is crazy right here. And I got an audience who agrees with me. This little bitch right here, she's crazy.
I'm the only one that loves her. This makes me sad.
She cray-cray. She nuts.
That's why you can't see her. Beatrice exists. You all can't see her.
Silence! I don't want to label you as the culprit, but there is no longer any doubt that you enjoy making this situation unpleasant and are providing assistance to the enemy.
Then what will you do? Shoot me? I don't mind. Very soon the door to the golden mine will be open. Then all the dead will be resurrected. Right now, death is nothing to be afraid of.
Look, Mom, she really is suspicious. We can't keep her with us.
But Aunt Natsuhi, please calm down. There's no reason to shoot Maria.
You know what? Kudos to George. He has lost so much in one day.
And he's still trying to be the voice of reason here.
And
George, I respect that, but your fiance and your parents and your aunts and uncles, they're all dead. Even your brother-in-law is dead. I'm sorry, dude, but I would have flipped the chair and just smacked somebody's head with it. Please remain composed. The letter was meant to provoke us, but it's nothing to be afraid of. Even the culprit is scared of what will happen tomorrow. They're scared of the police. Right now, this island is free from the reach of the law, but that's only because it's isolated by this typhoon. Once the typhoon passes, the law will return. So you mustn't shoot.
How can you stay so calm, George Nissan?
I know, right?
One of these four is the culprit. No, maybe all four of them are working together. How can you stay so calm when one of these four might be the culprit who killed your parents?
I buried him. Wow! These words right now. I will leave the judgment of crime to the law. So no matter how suspicious they are, you mustn't pull that trigger.
I feel the same as George and Nikki. And Natsuhi, get a hold of yourself for a second. Anyway, it'd be bad to shoot. In times like this, I hear you should tilt your head back and stay cool 3 times.
What you need is clear. Witches don't exist. Not on Rokijima, not in the Ushiromiya mansion. I declare, as Ushiromiya Natsuhi, representative of the Ushiromiya family, there's no witch here. I won't accept Beatrice. No matter what you're planning, I won't let you lay one finger on my daughter or the rest of them. That's my duty as a mother and as representative to the family.
If she dies, holy shit.
Those words were the final words of farewell that settled everything. To protect her daughter, Aunt Natsuhi would regard any suspicious person as an enemy. The only reason George and Nikki and I were standing on this side was because, by coincidence, we had a clear alibi regarding the letter. If I hadn't approached the portrait, I would also be at the other end of that gun barrel, treated like a criminal. But even though part of me thought that, part of me was thinking that chasing all the suspicious people from this room would finally guarantee our safety. Genji-san and Kumasawa-san and Dr. Nanjo, all of them were on grandfather's side. Maybe you could say that once Maria started blindly believing in Beatrice, she was also on grandfather's side. That's right. They're all suspicious. But is this really okay? If we throw out all of the suspicious ones in such a lawless way, will we still have the right to defy the lawlessness of the witch? And Natsuhi didn't tell them to leave with her own words. But with wordless pressure, she induced them to say that themselves. Because if Dr. Nanjo didn't say those words, this cold silence would surely continue forever. Calm yourself, Natsuhi-san. Still, I understand your feelings well. I myself feel like there's something wrong with my head after all of these strange repeated incidents. So I understand well why you would want to suspect us.
If you really have nothing to do with this, then my actions now would be beyond rude. However, please understand just this once.
See, what's her sad face look like? Yeah.
She does look kind of sad.
Yeah, she looks way more sad here. I feel like the old sprites are way more expressive.
For once in my life, I don't care, YouTube. Go away.
Very well. Let's leave the room. What do you say, Genji-san? Shall we return to the parlor and continue our chess game?
If that is what you wish, by all means.
I don't want to. After all, that means we'll have to leave this room, knowing that the wolf is among us, right? I don't want to, madam. Please forgive me. Eek. It was obvious what Kumasawa-san was trying to say. If she was innocent, that she was being ejected into dangerous territory along with the culprit. In the current situation, urging her to leave this room along with the suspects was almost exactly the same as letting her get killed. However, Kumasawa-san really was suspicious just for being the first one to discover that Ken and Kun had been murdered. At that time, everyone except Kumasawa-san had an alibi. Unless we could prove the existence of some contraption, or the existence of some 19th person, Kumasawa-san was by far the most likely suspect. I didn't want to believe it. However, Aunt Natsuhi and the rest of us were in such a difficult situation that we couldn't help suspecting her as well. So we didn't say anything to stop Aunt Natsuhi from trying to oppressively chase them from the room. We had stopped her from shooting, but we were passively agreeing to chase the others out of the room. On top of that, Maria spoke to the fretful Kumasawa-san.
It's okay. Beatrice is kind to those who respect her.
Bitch, shut up! Shut up! My gosh! Holy crud! You need to shut up!
You believe that Beatrice exists? So it'll definitely be okay. I'll watch TV in the parlor. Let's watch together. It's so boring here without TV.
It looked like Kumasawa found Maria's roguish laugh very frightening. However, the three other people had agreed to leave the room. Kumasawa couldn't fight the flow and had to agree, crying as she went. Aww.
Are you really going to clip that shut up rant? Really? Why? No, that was a terrible rant. I don't sound well, no. I don't sound right in the head.
Let her clip it! Watch the clip you did of Outlast of me screaming, and I laughed really, really hard.
But extremely useful? Oh, jeez.
Well then, Natsui-san. That will be all for tonight. Let us meet again tomorrow. Oh god, that's so sad! Ah!
Everybody raise your white flags high. These people are going to die.
No, Joe.
These people are going to die, so wave your white flags.
Yes. Please understand, at least for tonight. When the police come, all of us will surely apologize for our rudeness. You may play chess, but do it in a safe place if you can.
Oh my god, Natsui.
Genji, I leave them in your hands.
Certainly.
Oh, it can't be helped, can it? They always say that the most frightening bears are those with their children. Damn straight.
Genji, Kumasawa, my sincere apologies. Let us meet again tomorrow. Though it pains for me to say it, Maria-chan too. Please forgive your cold aunt. I forgive you.
baby angel.
Madam, the keys to this room. I will hand both over to you.
Genji-san pulled 2 golden keys from his pocket and handed them to Aunt Natsuhi.
And I will also hand over my bundle of keys to the inside of the mansion.
He took out a bundle of about 10 keys of various shapes and handed it over. To the servants, those keys were probably proof of their position. Being placed in charge of those keys meant that they were trusted, relied upon. When they were forced to return them, it meant that they had lost that trust. Thinking about it this way, to Genji-san, who had worked here for a span of many years, there could be no greater shame. However, Genji-san's usual indifferent expression remained on his face.
Genji, I had planned that after Father passed away, I would reward you for your many years of hard work and allow you to retire. To treat you like this, it makes me feel ashamed from the bottom of my heart.
I'll have already received the Master's favor. Everything I have done until today has been in repayment for that. Please, do not worry over it.
Well then, shall we, everyone? Good night to you all.
Part of me wants her to die so badly, but Beatrice don't play fair.
Ooh. Good night. Good night to you too, Butler. Ooh.
Maria, wait a sec. Knowledge of guilt made me call Maria back. I groped around in my pocket and took out that scorpion keychain. Oh!
Dude, why?
He didn't lose it! He lied about losing it.
But why would you give it back?
This repel. Well, they're in. Remember all the wards that Kenzo has on the door and everything? Nothing can get in there. So they're like in the safest room in the whole house.
I refuse to believe that crock. I refuse to believe that crock of pot and crap. I refuse to believe that.
No, his study is, like, magically speaking, Kenzo's study is the safest house in the room. Or safest room in the house.
But there's such a thing as being prepared and being careful. He's not being careful anymore.
Yeah, but she's just a kid, like...
No, fuck that! She was goading everybody on with this bullshit.
Shaking my head.
She keeps poking the bear.
Rocks. This repels magic, right? Wear it.
Didn't you say you dropped it?
Back then, I got ticked off and just bluffed that I'd lost it. There's no way I'd lose the precious charm you gave me. Rhea silently took the charm. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a lot of feels for all of these characters. Like, I was unable to say anything after that.
Well then, everyone. Good night to you.
We watched them leave, our expressions completely worn out, and we weren't even able to respond.
There they go, off to their deaths. So long, farewell, I'll be to saying goodbye.
Oh god. Till the door closed and we heard the auto lock, we were unable to breathe. Then we were finally allowed to take a breath. After that, I noticed that Beatrice's letter, which I had been gripping the whole time and which was soaked with my sweat, actually had 2 sheets.
Oh shit!
The paper had been tightly stuck together, so I'd mistakenly thought that there was only one. There were no characters on the second sheet. The thing drawn there was a magic circle written with a red ink like blood. Just like how every magic circle up until then had been different, this magic circle was one I'd never laid eyes on before. It's got the fucking Triforce. Inside the circle, a large triangle and a small triangle were fit together in a simple design. But just as before, there was writing in Hebrew, and it seemed clear that it held some kind of meaning. I wanted to know what that could be, but we had just chased Maria, the only person who could understand the meaning of magic circles, out of the room.
I mean, you've got this old man's occult library.
I thought of this magic circle as Beatrice's second message. What does this magic circle mean? Damn it! After chasing out all the suspicious people, all we had to do was stay barricaded here until morning, and everything would probably be over. Once the typhoon has passed, when the seagulls cry, will everything be resolved? But the letter, which had unexpectedly appeared in the study, forced us to reject that naivety. It had made it very clear that, if time ran out, it would mean the witch's victory. When time runs out, is the witch planning to take on the offensive? This time, is she planning to display some fearful magical power? Maybe something that could have been used to kill 6 adults at once? Wait, when is time supposed to run out anyway? I don't know anything.
With this, we should finally be safe. Finally. Definitely.
Even as she said that, Aunt Natsuhi couldn't stop gripping that rifle. There was no release in the tension of her expression. Of course, none of us felt like breathing a sigh of relief. At least, not until we could hear the cry of the seagulls once more.
And that's the end of that chapter.